Today we're making one of my go-to meals when I'm trying to lose fat. It's quick, it's easy, and it tastes great. You can have it as a lunch or for dinner, and it works really well as a meal prep. When people try to lose fat, quite often they'll restrict a lot of their meals and they'll try and eat as little as possible. We actually want to do the opposite. When we're trying to lose fat, we want to do something called volume eating.
Volume eating is great when you're trying to lose fat because it helps to keep you full with big portion sizes, lots of vegetables, and a high quality protein source. But at the same time, the calorie density of the meal is low, which works really well for a stir fry, and that's what we're making today. This stir fry has roughly 620 calories and around 66 grams of protein. So for this stir fry, the vegetables that I'm using are 100 grams of cabbage, 80 grams of shredded carrot, around 100 grams of courgette, 80 grams of mushrooms, and then around 30 grams of pepper and a small onion. And then I'm just going to garnish the dish with a spring onion. Please feel free to change that up and use whatever vegetables that you like. The beauty of a stir fry is you can pretty much whack any vegetables into it and it's going to taste great. Now for the sauce, I'm using 20 ml or 20 grams of soy sauce, 20 grams or 20 mils of hot sauce. I'm using Siracha. Then we're going to go in with 5 mils or 5 grams of rice wine vinegar, 10 grams of honey, and as much garlic as you like. I also added in a touch of fish sauce. You can add in any other things that you like. Some ginger would also be great. When making a stir fry, it all cooks quite quickly, so it's good to have everything prepped and ready to go. So I've got my chicken that I've chopped up and seasoned with 5 spice, all of my vegetables, my sauce, and I've also got a hob on waiting to boil. Then heat up your pan on a medium-high heat, and we're going to go in with some 1-calorie spray. This is a great way to save on calories rather than using loads of olive oil. And then we're just going to get the spray on and cook our chicken. Make sure you get enough room in the pan for each of the pieces. After a couple minutes of cooking, flip them over and you want them to look like this, picking up a little bit of char. Once those are cooked, take them out the pan and let them rest. Then in the same pan, add in some more spray and we're going to go in with the vegetables. It's good to start with the vegetables that take the longest to cook first, and I'm starting with the mushrooms. After a couple minutes, the mushrooms should be picking up some colour, so then I'm going to go in with my courgette and onion. At this point, we're nearly done, so I'm going to put my noodles in and cook that to your packet instructions. When making a stir fry, I would normally use 2 nests of noodles, but because we're using so many vegetables, we only need 1 for this. So now my courgettes and onions have started to pick up a little bit of colour. We're going to go in with our cabbage, boil that down for a minute, and then go in with your pepper and your carrots. Mix that up and then season with Chinese 5 spice or anything else you like, and then we're going to go back into the pan with our chicken. Then once the noodles are cooked, go in with those along with some spring onions. I just use the whites, then the sauce and a touch of noodle water. Sounds nice. And then we're just going to mix all of that up and make sure everything is fully coated. Then give it a taste and add anything else you think it needs. I just added in a touch of soy sauce. Then once it's done, serve it up and add on your garnish. I went with spring onion and a little bit sriracha. And there we have our volume eating meal, which is high in protein, going to keep you full and taste great.
Takes literally 20-25 minutes. Noodles are good, chicken's good, still juicy. Vegetables are still al dente, which is really nice because it adds a bit of texture. I'll have the calories and the macros and the protein on the screen now if you're interested. I believe it's roughly around 600 calories, probably just a bit over. It's a good one to add to your repertoire, add it to your weekly meal prep, whatever you like really. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.